Welcome to Messages from Above Pick a Card readings. This reading is for the air signs of Gemini, Libra and Aquarius for February 2022. As you can see, there are 3 cards to choose from. Which card is your focus going to? If you are being drawn to more than one card, then please listen to the reading for that card also, because there could be something in there for you that will resonate. This is a general reading, and so the messages may or may not resonate. There will be timestamps in the description box below. And if you like the reading, then please like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you. Hello Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. To those of you who picked card number 1, let's have a look and see what the card message is for you for February 2022. Okay, we have the 6th ray of devotion. Okay, this card is coming to you as a blessing. It's a blessing as a reminder of your own inner strength, that regardless of what you may feel that's going on in your life, that you do have the drive and the willpower to achieve what you set your mind to achieve your dream. It's also a blessing of love. It's letting you know that love is all around you. You are loved unconditionally from universe, source, or God, or whatever you'd like to call that higher power. By opening our hearts to the universe, to source, to God, and reciprocating that love, that also empowers us. This card is also saying to you to stay true to who you are, that you have your inner strength to help you to shine your light and to share your beliefs and stand in your truth. By doing this with love and an open heart, this helps your soul growth, as well as helping to enable others around you to open up and trust their own beliefs and to shine their own light. By doing this, you may be showing them other pathways towards their own spiritual journey and their own soul growth. So it's, having the strength of your own convictions and to stay true to who you are, about surrendering to the divine guidance, and to receive as well as to give love out. It's also telling you to be open to receive the love as well. Okay, let's have a look and see what the message is for this card in the book. So the 6th ray of devotion bestows the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus and intensity of feeling. It is a gift of the strength to move mountains with your will for what you love. When the 6th ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly power right now, the power of your beliefs can conquer obstacles. The archangel Uriel helps you receive the blessing of the 6th ray now. You are receiving a blessing of the 6th ray of devotion. It is serving your soul growth and will help you develop faith in your principles and trust in the power of your beliefs. You will be able to recognize and appreciate the extraordinary strength within you and realize that you have enough willpower to keep working towards your dream, overcoming any obstacle until you are divinely successful. The 6th ray reminds you of the power of love, which can conquer anything and everything. Love is an empowering, motivating force far stronger than fear. Love is the foundation of authentic spiritual devotion. Devotion to the divine empowers us to bear burdens, overcome obstacles, and manifest all manner of beautiful visions in a world that may at first assure us that our dream is not possible. The sixth ray blesses you with spiritual stubbornness and sacred rebellion against any odds. The challenge with the sixth ray is to not become so anchored in your beliefs that you become fanatical, judging others because their beliefs are different. You can be unwavering in your adherence to your belief system and yet honour the fact that there are as many paths to divine union as there are people, that the ways the universe calls you home to love are unlimited. If you do not honour this, you may try to pull people from their own path, which can create unnecessary struggle for them and unnecessary karma for you. The best way to honour the blessing and minimise the challenge of this ray is to share your truth with an open heart and an open mind. Share without agenda. For those working with this energy, the power of mind and emotions will come into focus. You may need to channel your emotional and mental power into worthy projects or practice balancing your intensity with lightness of heart and playfulness so you don't become harsh or despairing if things appear not to be working out the way you believe they should. Then your faith can remind you, love always finds a way. When Archangel Uriel connects with you, a tremendous power, the power of earth, is brought to your aid. Uriel brings healing energy and an ability to cause real effect in the physical world with your mental and emotional power. Remember, you are here to shine your light. Others can choose to use your light to see by until they are ready to discover their own inner light, or not. It is not anything you need to worry about. Simply live your truth, trust in your heartfelt beliefs, and devote yourself to love. Finally, as the sixth ray has a special connection to religion and love, you are asked to hold the healing power of love in your heart for all those who are evolving through a life experience involving religious practice. This can help counterbalance the judgment and fear that exists in the hearts of many towards religions that are not their own or that have been the vehicle through which abuse of has taken place. Religion on this planet at this time needs love, support and encouragement to evolve, heal and grow in whatever way ultimately serves divine love. There is an invocation for this card and I will put that in the description box below. Okay, can we have another message please that goes with this reading? Oops. Another message please. Another message that goes with this reading please. Another message please. Serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honour, nurture and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. That's a very important message, to be open, to look after yourself, your own peace, to remember to look after your own well-being. So let's have a look in the book and see what message also goes with this. So we here in the spirit world sent you this card to remind you to not feel overwhelmed at this time. Sometimes the answers are not readily available, so it's a matter of living one day at a time, as this will assist you in letting go of the past and all the negativity associated with it. The past no longer serves your highest good, and it can prevent you from achieving the serenity that you've been so desperately seeking. You've learned from your past mistakes and the lessons they've shown you. Letting go of what no longer serves you enables us to help you even more. We're aware of the fears or insecurities you may be experiencing right now. When you take the time to let go of and disperse those unwanted thoughts, divine guidance can find its way to you from spirit, giving you peace of mind. Find comfort and courage in knowing that you're not alone. We're connected to you forever. Again, that's about opening your heart to allowing the love from the divine, from source, from the universe to come through you and to allow guidance. Again, you may be feeling that things aren't going to plan. This is because the way you thought things were meant to turn out are not, because it wasn't for your highest good, and it's time to let those old beliefs and those old ideas go to allow what is for your highest good to come through. There's always divine guidance coming through for you. Spirit is there to help you, not to hinder you. Okay, can we have another message, please, that goes with this reading? Another message, please. Another message that goes with this reading, please. Nature. Take yourself into the lush, healing surrounds of nature to help you find your way. Surround yourself with the wisdom and love of Mother Earth and soak up her nourishment and strength. All of your concerns, doubts and upsets can be taken to nature for resolution. Again, that's about letting go of what's holding you back. By connecting with Mother Earth, you'll be grounding yourself and relinquishing that which doesn't serve you. Okay, so can we have another card, please? A final message that goes with this reading, please, for card number 1. Final message, please. Final message for card number 1, please. Okay, so that is your artwork. And the message is, through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. That goes very well with all of those cards. It goes back to the first card as well, about opening up to love, sharing love, that love is all around. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading, and thank you for listening. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 2. Let's have a look and see what the card message is for you for February 2022. Okay, we have alchemical mutation. Okay, this card is letting you know that you may be going through a spiritual growth. This is about basically changes going on within your soul, within your body. It's allowing more light into your body. It's allowing more love into your body. You may feel like you are experiencing a lot of ringing in the ears, or stomach issues, cold and flu symptoms, headaches, dizziness, hormonal imbalances, feeling hot, feeling cold. All these are changes that are going on in your body to enable the changes to happen for your own spiritual growth. This is actually a very empowering thing to be happening for you. The way to deal with these changes that are going on in your body is to basically get plenty of rest, go out into nature and to connect with Mother Gaia. Your body needs to be able to heal and repair while these changes are going on in your body. Okay, let's have a look and see what the expanded message for this card is for you. Your spiritual growth is changing your mind, body and soul. It is very real. It is helping you fulfill all aspects of your divine destiny. It is awakening spiritual talents and attracting in new energies. This process will bring tremendous joy and satisfaction. The body changes as light enters. Alchemy is catalyzed and transformation happens. Sometimes the appearance of the body changes. There will be changes in how the body feels, responds, acts and creates. Radiance increases. Lightness of being increases. If you have clairvoyant vision, you will see the increase in light, as though the person is actually lit up from within. They are. Spiritual abilities become grounded in the body, and the person can channel healing energy just as naturally as they would set the dinner table. The spirit becomes a living reality in the body, and the material world is experienced as an extension of the divine light. This alchemy is an empowering gift of love. Symptoms of this process can at times be challenging. They may include headaches and other aches and pains, flu-like symptoms, and inexplicable and nearly overwhelming fatigue that lasts for days and then suddenly vanishes along with a surge of new energy. We may also experience pinging in the ears, increased sensitivity to light or sound, hormonal imbalance and hot flushes, excessive sexual energy, mental obsessions or mood swings, aggression and unintentionally harsh reactions to people. If you have been experiencing any of the above and wondered if these or other unusual symptoms could be a direct result of increased spiritual energy affecting the body, then the answer is that this is very likely. You are encouraged to source whatever professional health support you need to take care of your body. Also consider using the following simple practices to ease away the side effects of divine alchemy taking place in you. These simple practices include getting regular rest. Additional sleep is a powerful way for the body and mind to heal and repair, integrate and reorganize. Allow time for physical exercise, which can help release excess energy, especially if you tend to feel mentally congested. Take some time away from meditation, spiritual studies or discussions and energy work. Instead, simply be in nature or rest. If you work with colours, then take a break for a short time, only working with very soft, subdued white or colourless light. If you have a tendency to push yourself with spiritual work, learning to take time off on regular occasions will help you recover more quickly and suffer less. Finally, working with cooling energy, not cold, but refreshing as a way to discharge excess heat, can be extremely beneficial to body and mind. You can do this by sitting in the shade or in a room that feels cool and relaxing, or even by cooling your hands before an air conditioner or fan, and then using your fingertips to transfer cool and healing energy by lightly touching your chest, back of neck and back of your head, ears and forehead. There is an invocation for this card, and I will leave that in the description box below for you. Okay, can we have another message please for card number 2? Another message please for card number 2. What message goes with this reading please to help card number 2? Okay, that one wants to come out. Okay, this one jumped out, which is self-love and hello from heaven. So, hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. So you may be seeing signs and symbols. You may be seeing feathers or pennies or certain insects that are flying around you all the time. These are your spirit guides or your departed family members who are reaching out to you to let you know that they're there, and they are sending you love. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the further message for this card is for you. This card comes forth now because you may be thinking of someone you're missing. So this serves as validation that he or she is still with you. When a loved one passes and leaves this physical world, the familiar methods of ordinary communication get interrupted for a time until a new form of communication is established. Spirit people are trying to get your attention through special signs and symbols. This is their new way of connecting with you. Trust that it's really your loved one's presence you're feeling. Acknowledge when they visit you in your dreams or when they send a specific scent that reminds you of them. Another way for them to let you know they're around is blinking lights, TV sets turning on and off, shiny pennies and dimes suddenly appearing, or even cell phones ringing with their name being displayed. These are just some of the many signs and symbols. So put a loving thought out to them and let them know you're ready to receive more and that they've got your attention. Be thankful for these signs and symbols. Cherish and hold them close to your heart, for they truly are hellos from heaven. Okay, and this was the one that jumped out, which is self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. So this is very poignant going with this alchemical mutation card, because this is a time where you need to give yourself self-love and to look after your well-being, get enough sleep. Do some exercise if you're feeling full of energy. This is how you can progress on your on your journey is by allowing that self-love to be a huge part of who you are. So taking care and loving yourself is not a sign of being selfish, but one of necessity. This card is a timely reminder to acknowledge how much you've given to others, but in doing so, how you've also forgotten about your own needs and what's truly good for you. When you focus on what you need as opposed to what you want, you'll gain the strength and purpose to refrain from making the same mistakes. You'll become more aware of past negative behaviour and thinking patterns that have caused you hurt or distress. As a result, you'll be able to stop and change them into positive affirmations both now and for the future. Learn to nurture yourself. Work with what keeps you healthy, such as good nutrition, exercise, meditation and relaxation. Take time outdoors in nature and choose wisely with whom you wish to surround yourself. When you learn to come from a place of self-love, you'll be able to accept your weaknesses and acknowledge past mistakes. Forgive yourself and know they were important lessons to learn to create clarity and strength for the future. Be good to yourself. You deserve it. Okay. Another message, please, for card number 2 that goes with this reading. Another message, please. Oops. Hold on. Most of those went on the floor. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Okay. Pleasure. If you haven't been experiencing deep joy lately, look at the ways you've been avoiding pleasure. How does your body genuinely crave pleasure each day? Where are your inner blocks to pleasure? What have you been taught about pleasure? Look into this without judgment as you unravel what you find and intentionally look for ways to allow more pleasure in your life. Okay, that's that message there. Again, the pleasure can be tied in with the self-love and looking after yourself, and that goes with, you know, finding joy in every day. Okay, can we have another message, please? Final message for card number 2, please. Final message, please. Final message, please. Okay, that is your artwork. An angel surrounds you with rainbow wings, here to reconnect you with your true nature, the balanced, healthy, sensitive and loving you. Remember that there is more to life than your achievements. Consciously connecting your spiritual and physical realities will help you reconnect to the sacred, infinite and creative part of yourself that is yearning to play a greater role in your life. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading, and thank you. Okay, welcome to those of you who picked card number 3. Let's have a look and see what the message is for you for February. Okay, wow, Dark Night of the Soul. Okay, with this card, even though you may already be on a spiritual journey, this card is coming to say that you may need to go a little bit deeper. When you go through a dark night of the soul, everything you believed that would be in your future, or certain beliefs that you may have had, are all stripped away. It's basically like everything that you once held dear can be just taken away from you. This can be a quite emotional and very traumatic time when you are going through this, and you may feel very alone and unable to cope, unable to understand what is going on. But always know that there are no accidents, that this is that you are going through this at a time when the divine knows that you are strong enough to go through it, to encourage a deeper level of spiritual understanding, of spiritual love, of spiritual compassion. Always know that you are not alone. The divine source, universe, whatever you'd like to call that, is there guiding you and helping you to go through it. At the end of it, it's basically you feel gratitude, peace, and that you can't believe that what you are experiencing is actually a part of you. It really makes you feel lighter and brighter and more open, more loving. You enable more love to come into you, into your heart. It really is a very empowering thing to go through, even though at the time it certainly doesn't feel like it. Okay, let's have a look and see how we can expand on this message for you from the book. You are ready for a more real and radiant relationship with the divine. Your preconceived ideas and safe limiting beliefs may be sacrificed in order for this to happen. To the divine, these are only the clothing of your spirit. They are impediments to the absolute intimacy the divine seeks with you. You might feel vulnerable or uncertain as the divine goes about stripping away these barriers. This is when you enter the dark night of the soul. You understand there is nothing to rely upon but the divine, and you will find it difficult to trust at times. This night will end, however, and the sweetness of the divine dawning in your heart shall render all worthwhile. But for now you are meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are not doing something wrong, you are moving closer to the divine. Even though you are already on a spiritual path this lifetime, you can go deeper. Sometimes people know this and yet are afraid. Familiar with emotional drama, they are hesitant to let go of what they know, even if this is emotional suffering and mental anguish. That fear prevents them from being willing to trust in the loving hand reaching out to them. It might seem silly, yet letting go of fear to take hold of the hand of love can be extraordinarily difficult. If you don't trust that love will hold you, letting go can seem like allowing yourself to fall into an abyss. A feeling of madness may plague you as you wonder if you are sane to leave a known world behind you and enter into the darkness of your own doubt and fear. You sense that the old self and the familiar ways will not survive this dark night. Even if you know in your heart that this sort of spiritual death is an opening to new life, it can still be profoundly confronting. The only way to end the dark night is to go through it, to endure it and know that, although you will not understand how it could be possible, it will transform itself into the sweetest grace. In time you shall be on your knees, not in despairing prayer, dearest child of love, but in gratitude, peace and devotion. Though it begins as a challenge, the dark night of the soul will become a saving grace. Love knows you are ready. No matter what you may think at this moment of struggle, you are ready to take this spiritual test and emerge more in love with the divine than ever. Remember, this is an advanced initiation and therefore challenging at a profound spiritual level. Therefore, get some support. Even though you walk the path alone, another can help bear witness to your process and remind you that you are on a noble path of empowerment, love and truth. Also, although you may feel your guidance has abandoned you, in truth they are with you ever more closely, whispering words of encouragement, hope and love. Look for the love within and let it guide you through the dark night. It will lead you faithfully and in perfect divine timing into the light of your sweetest morning. There is an invocation for this card and I will leave that in the description box below. Okay, can we have another message please for card number 3 to go with this reading? What message does card 3 need to go with this reading please? Oops. Caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Okay, I think this is about making sure that you actually look after yourself as well as looking after others. Yeah, this card has been chosen in all likelihood because you probably already are or have been in a caretaker role, or you'll shortly start caring for someone you love. This card is a timely reminder to ensure you don't forget yourself in the process. No matter what type of care is being given, whether it is emotional support or more hands-on, it's easy to let all your energy dissipate, leaving you feeling drained, disinterested, or at times feeling down. Remember that we're all made up of energy and that energy is very precious and delicate and needs to be preserved and honoured. Take time for yourself. Nurture yourself with self-care, such as massage, meditation, or walks in nature, allowing your body, mind, and spirit to open and absorb positive and healthy energy so that when you have to return to care mode, you feel healthy, strong, and revitalized. Okay, can we have another message, please, that goes with this reading for card number 3? What message do they need to hear that goes with this card, please? Nourishment. Your body, mind and soul require constant nourishment. Look after each of them in ways that you intuitively feel drawn to. Keep your focus grateful, simple and joyful. Look no further than good food, fresh air, nature, meditation, laughter, connection and soulful living to nurture you all over. That goes very well with this caregiver card. It's a reminder that you need to take self-care and to look after yourself, to go into nature, to ground, to recharge the energy, to recharge your own battery. And good food, exercise, meditation is all part of that soul nourishment as well. Okay, can we have a final message, please, for card number 3? Final message that goes with this reading, please, for card number 3. please. And that is your artwork. Tune out of your thoughts and into your heart. Everything you are looking for really is inside you. Look within, keep an open heart and mind, and then follow your intuition. Beyond thought there is a knowing that embraces all knowledge. Your inner vision has a magnetic quality that draws everything you need closer to you. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading, and thank you for listening.